Second day in a row and it is absolutely lashing it down out there. Good job I haven't got to go anywhere today then, isn't it? Well, not till the evening. 6 o'clock I'm leaving this evening, so hopefully it's abated a bit by then. It's really lashing down. As you can probably hear, I've been putting the dishwasher on. Oh, it's been all fun and games here. I've been washing up, cleaning the work surfaces, hoovering the front room, I know. The time is currently 20 to 1. I had quite a lazy start, to tell you the truth. I got up at 9. I set my alarm for 9 because I was up late last night, as I usually am. Somebody said I'm not having a lot of downtime lately. Well, I kind of am. I'm having pockets of downtime. I tend to work on stuff 7 days a week, but I know, which isn't very healthy. I don't advise it, or I'm like that. Because I work for myself, I'm motivated all the time, and I'd rather in a way be doing that than anything else. But anyway, no, I have a late start. I always spend an hour like slowly coming around in the morning. I don't like to hit the ground running. My boyfriend, his alarm goes off, he switches off, he gets straight out of bed and boom, he's working like really soon after getting up. No, that's not for me. And this was something I found particularly hard when my daughter was young, having a baby and young child, having to be woken up and straight away on the alert. I don't like that. So I like a nice hour to do some language learning at my leisure, drink coffee, lounge around. So I have a good hour in the morning before I get up, and I don't tend to start working till about 9 or 10 in the morning anyway. And then yeah, I will probably go on till 11 at night, but then I go to bed late, so I'll have between 11 PM and maybe 12:30 to just chill out, watch videos, whatever. Sometimes 1 in the morning, and then go to bed. So I do get some chill out time, and I just snatch little pockets of time, like when I'm on the train or whatever. I find that very restful, or on the bus, or you know, a long car journey chatting to somebody. I find those quite restful. It's not like I'm on the go all day. And like when I do my wedding gigs, quite often we're hanging around chatting, drinking coffee, looking at the scenery. So no, it's fine. I manage just fine the way things are, but thank you for your concern. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, this chilli plant that I bought from Asda several years ago now is still producing loads of chilies. It's just the plant that keeps on giving. Just when you think it's giving up the ghost, another load of new growth comes. Look at these. I went away for a few days the other week and I came back and all these were here. I think I better eat that. Look, that's turning into a dried chilli on the bush. I'm contemplating getting a second or maybe even third chilli plant for my windowsill, seriously. They're like little companions, plants are. As fruitful as it is, I eat more chilies than this plant can produce, so definitely I should get myself another 1 or 2. I was also going to say that Izzy was as good as gold, took the bags down at the charity shop yesterday, so those are now out of our lives. I'm beginning to wonder if I should move our shoe rack, because look at this. There's like a herd, a cluster, a huddle of Izzy's shoes there, and even my Crocs are there because I'm in my sandals at the moment. Shoe rack is currently under the stairs. Shoe rack is here. Maybe it's just not accessible enough, but oh, I don't know. Don't know what to do. But Izzy will be moved out soon. And then it'll only be my shoes, and there's usually only 1 pair at the bottom of the stairs, which I really can live with. What shall I do? Should I move the shoe rack or shall I leave it here? What do you think? Let me know in the comments, that'd be really helpful. And in other news, forgot to update you, but Izzy did tidy up the shelf. I am actually not going to practice my flute today before I go. I'm not going to do a warm-up because I feel like my chops are flagging a bit, like I feel like they're a bit overworked, but I don't know if I'm being a flautist hypochondriac or not. Oh, dishwasher's just finished. You can get a bit fatigued as a musician, especially one who practices a lot. You can get it in 2 ways. You can get the physical one where you literally need a rest day to, I don't know, let your muscles recover or whatever. But also psychologically as well, like you can over practice. I think I might be being contentious here. I might have like a conservatoire teacher come on and say, no, that's rubbish. But I feel like I can over practice from a psychological point of view. Like it gets stale, it gets old, and I get less motivated to want to do it because I've just done so much of it, and especially the repetitious stuff, and especially going over repertoire a lot of times. So I feel like sometimes it's appropriate to have a day or 2 off so that you come at it with a lot more enthusiasm, and that just makes all the difference, because so much of your playing is to do with the psychology of you inside, you know, putting out joy or whatever it is you're putting out. Anyway, right, I'm rambling now. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea as usual, as per my normal usual routine. I'm gonna make myself a cup of tea, take it up and do some admin at my desk because I've got a couple of little bits that I want to do. dark enough in my office. I need the light on in the day. I'm doing really well for time. It's 1:30 now and I'm ready to stop for lunch. I've just been adding the latest details that have come in about a gig by email. You see, when you're organising gigs, you get a lot of info coming in dribs and drabs over the months leading up to it on different emails, and you've got to make sure you keep track of them all. So I try to put them straight across onto the spreadsheet and the booking form. I've got 2 things on the go. I've got backups of backups. I'm so paranoid about it. But I've got to make sure to do it, because otherwise going to end up going through messy email threads trying to find things, and I could lose something important. So yeah, I've done that. So all the details are in that we need for that booking that's coming up in 2 weeks' time. In addition to that, I've just been sorting out my final logistics for tomorrow, because it's quite a complicated day, in my phone diary and my paper diary, just in case I lose my phone or my phone dies or whatever. So yeah, all good to go for that. Now I'm gonna eat a burger. One of these, in fact, that I got for 49p in Tesco's last night. I'm gonna not have it with a bun though. I don't have any bread anyway. I'm gonna have these remaining crumpet thins with it instead. And I'm gonna do my usual saute some veg to have with it. That is celery lurking under there. Don't forget the celery hack. If you wrap it in foil, it stays fresher for much longer. You know how it usually goes all floppy after a while? Well, it doesn't if you do that. Locks in the moisture. Just seasoned it a bit of soy sauce as usual, bit of lemon juice, bit of crushed chillies. I'm going to top my crushed chillies jar up. I present to you the crumpet burger with a side serving of sautéed vegetables. It's 10 to 5 now. After lunch I did some editing, because I'm going to be quite short of time, I think, over the weekend for getting Sundays up, so I made a start on that already. I have been scoring. I finished my Fiesta by the Pogues arrangement for my pub band, so when we have our next rehearsal, hopefully we can go straight through it. And I've been printing stuff out for people, so I've done the lyrics and chords for Dan and some little interesting structural bits where it's instrumentals and it's just chords, that sort of thing. And I've done the score of me and IB's part as well with the chord section, so we just know where we are and how much longer we got before we have to come in, just for practicing initially. We'll soon know it and won't need the parts actually. Izzy's got a friend over. She arrived recently and they have stunk the whole house out of garlic bread and it smells absolutely delicious and I want some, but I'm going to hold out for curry because I've got curry in the fridge left over from yesterday. I'm going to go have a bath and hair wash, get changed and then have dinner and hopefully not slop it all down my dress. It's not a wedding tonight, it's some sort of social event. I think it's associated with a church, so yeah, I'm going to go on and get in the bath. Well, the rain's calmed down a bit anyway. Vic says it's calmed down a little. Oh, yeah.
Been here before.
Oh, a pretty little garden. Oh, a lovely great big conker tree.
Community hall.
I see a guy. Hello, guy. Apparently we came in the wrong way round, but look at that view. That is absolutely stunning.
That's Caerphilly Mountain.
Oh, look at that wind. We're setting up. I'm trying not to film the room because there's people in there, so privacy and all that. But anyway, there's a little gist for you of the sort of place we're in tonight. It's good and windy out. All right, roaring wind coming up. Oh, my phone's ringing. A lot of ceilidh bands carry a spare mixing desk around, don't they, Mick? Including us, just in case there's a problem with the normal one. The spare mixing desk has had to come out of the boot today. It's a Wi-Fi connecty one, the normal one, and it's not Wi-Fi connecting. For love nor money, he's got a hard wiring alternative. He's plugged it in. It's not working. So heaven knows. You're looking distinctly harassed there. There's no need to panic because we got backups of backups. Mick's got it all sorted. It's video. It's time to start really, but there's not that many people here yet. Hoping a few more will pop in. It's alright, you can squeeze past. I think we might make a start soon anyway with the number that we have because time is ticking. We're supposed to have started 2 minutes ago. Guys just said he's sorry, didn't bring his dog with him tonight.
I know she's a much bigger star than I am.
Mick's calling a dance called Nervous Breakdown. I think it's inspired by the problem he had with the desk number 1 not connecting.
So you can do a cross hand.
Filling up lovely now. Big floor full of dancers.
That should be automatic.
It's 8:45 now. I've just sneaked outside to have a chat to you. Yeah, having a very pleasant ceilidh we are. We're having a snack break at the moment. I've actually got pasty in the bag. I kind of had curry, but I didn't have any rice or anything with it. I just had the vegetable-y stuff. So I'm ready for something to eat now. Mick's tucking into his pasty as well. I think there's plates of crisp and things like that. So I was slightly distracted then. I thought I saw a coiled snake, but it's like a hose pipe or something coiled up. Lovely little garden here anyway. Really pretty. I'm gonna go in and eat something. Well, we're leaving and it's just started to rain now. I was about to say to Mick, it's the calm before the storm because we're due a heck of a lot of bad weather tomorrow, but then it actually did start to rain just as I was about to say it. It's 5 to 11 and I'm already back home. We had an absolutely lovely gig, really pleasant, lot of people that we played for and they were all dancing all night. It was so nice. Tomorrow I've got 2 weddings to do. They're both in marquees and apparently, according to Go and Sell, we're forecast torrential rain and gales. I think they're concerned that the marquees might be, you know, blowing up a bit. Which, so yeah, could be an interesting day. Now, I was going to be taking a number of trains to that and then going to this guy's house for a rehearsal and going in the car to the gig and so on and so forth. It's going to be very long and convoluted, but Mick has said that he would like to come and see a bit of the area. He said the thing is with these gigs, if we go to all these beautiful places and we never really get to get out and explore, you know, we just unpack the gear, set up the gear, do the gig, pack the gear away, go home. And he said he'd be delighted to drop me at my friend's house, hang out and explore the area and then go with me then by car to the gig in the evening. So that's actually what we're going to do. It's so kind of him. So thank you, Mick, if you're watching. So he's going to go in the motorhome tomorrow because Mick has a motorhome, actually. It's a bit of a van lifer on the quiet, which is not only handy for staying away, it's handy for just, you know, just being able to sit down, chill out if you've got a long day away from home, you know, on a sofa-y type thing, make a cup of tea and, you know, have some lunch or whatever, that sort of thing. So yeah, we're going in the motorhome tomorrow. So that'll be a new one, won't it? Anyway, I better stop rambling. It's time to get into my pyjamas now. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Could you please give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe down below to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! But you see, you can get fatigued as a musician. Will you stop beeping? Thank you.